Welcome back to Wake Up America. I'm Alex Kramer. It's now time to take a look at your latest business headlines. Well, it was a good day for the markets Thursday. The Dow up over 400 points, NASDAQ up 194 points, and putting it just shy of its all-time record, actually. So help break all of that down and a whole lot more. The president of Strellmark Business Development Consultants, Hillary Fordwich. So Hillary, starting off, the U.S. and China finalizing their trade deal, expediting rare earth exports and easing of those tech restrictions. Hillary, how is this deal actually going to help the American worker?
Oh, it's going to help the American worker because don't forget, eventually we're going to be reshoring so many businesses. What's going to happen, actually, you saw with GE already announcing their big, huge expansion in Kentucky. And I've been asked many, many times, Hillary, when do you see the results of these trade deals? When will this China trade deal really impact the American consumer? And we now actually, Alex, we have a concrete data point. What do we have? We have that production will start there in 2027. So one of my things is, bet against Donald Trump at your own peril. I think this trade deal is an indication of when we get all that reshoring due to these tariffs and due to these agreements, that's when you'll start to see manufacturing boom, and it will really impact the economy in a very positive way.
Yeah, and I know you mentioned GE. I do want to dive into that a little bit deeper in just a second. But first, so the number of Americans applying for unemployment benefits actually fell off last week, but the jobless rate could actually rise in June. The market calling it, quote, seasonal noise. But peel back the curtain, and the continuous claims seem like this could shake up the economy. Hillary, what do you make of all of this?
Well, everywhere I look, every company I speak to, every executive I have a conversation with, every management room, it's what I've been referring to as the wait and see economy. And this data point that you very aptly raised there, Alex, it's actually like no hire, no fire. Because one thing we're not seeing is we're not seeing a lot of increase in unemployment. We really haven't seen that. And according to like all the doomsayers, all the tariffs, it would have mean lots of layoffs. No. Because unemployment claims haven't skyrocketed. What does it mean? It means businesses are holding on to their staff. They're holding on to their professionals. Why? Because exactly linking these two stories together, with reshoring, with increased manufacturing, and then the resulting services industries, there will be a boom associated with that. So companies don't want to let go of their staff.
Yeah, definitely. So let's move back to GE, because I think that this is extremely important. So this is certainly an America First win. I mean, GE is investing nearly $500 million to bring jobs back home to the United States. Washington machine production is being moved from China to Kentucky, creating 800 new American jobs, keeping supply out of Beijing's grip. My goodness, this is such a good thing, Hillary. Does this move signal a real manufacturing comeback here to the States? And honestly, how big of a blow is this to China's grip on the appliance market?
Yes, it's huge for America. And I will say, in America, you can always drive in, not on the highways. You can drive what is referred to, well, in England, the lanes way. If you go drive down any smaller road in America through the back roads of America, you see manufacturing town after manufacturing town shifted. What this is going to be is the reawakening of those towns, particularly in this GE example of Kentucky. Now to your question, what does it mean with regard to China? Yes, it's our gain, it's China's loss. Sorry, China. We have to think about American first, American jobs, and bringing them, reshoring them here. And like I mentioned, it will be 2027. So look for next year and the beginning of 27 to be the big boom. I just hope we start to see a lot more impact in the economy before the midterms, because we've got to hold on to the House and the Senate.
Yeah, I mean, and finally, after so long, we have another America First president. Hillary Fordwich, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Pleasure, Alex.